Stoll Reeves is a law firm headquartered in the Pacific Northwest. We have about 350 attorneys across 12 offices in the United States, practicing across all sectors of industry. And several years ago, we had old power, we had old battery backup solutions, we had old air conditioning units in place. And at the time, we were providing all of these services for ourselves. We were essentially in the data center business for ourselves. And the larger problem was we were not only hosting our own data center, our own infrastructure in our primary location, but we were also trying to do it in a disaster recovery setup as well.
Stoll Reeves was looking to get out of the facilities business for multiple locations, and they were also looking for added security, redundant power and cooling, and a flexible growth strategy. They chose Flex Central as a single source for multiple locations as well as data center interconnectivity.
Flex Central provides the air, food, and water that allow the technology group that I oversee to focus on the client experience and improving the practice of our attorneys. If it weren't for a partner like Flex Central, we would have to think about the copper lines and fiber and power redundancy and security to each of our racks. We're fortunate enough to be able to focus away from those things because we trust Flex Central is there to provide those services for us every day.
Once we had decided as a business to partner with somebody to help us provide co-location services, the next challenge we had on our hands was selling it to our own people and making them feel comfortable about how this will help us as a business. The challenge of not being able to walk down the hall and touch your equipment and see the blinking lights was a real concern for some of our folks at the firm.
We have been moved into our co-location with Flex Central for less than 2 years before we had a significant power outage at our corporate headquarter location.
The building lost power for 3.5 days. 3 of those days were business days.
At least half of our users would have been without any technology access if we had remained with the old siloed compute and storage design that we had. Once we moved over and centralized access to those resources for all of our offices, there was really no downtime that our users felt.
And the quote that I enjoy most is when our firm managing partner at the time told us not a single billable hour was lost as a result, not a single client was not served as a result during those 3 business days because we had co-located our services with a valued and trusted partner like Flex Central.